Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. The weekend is here. You're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment, and my name's Nicole Traum. Thanks so much for tuning in. This week, we've been talking about letting go and the importance of letting go and how it is a mindfulness practice. And today, I want to talk about the joy of letting go, because when we do actually allow ourselves to let go of some of these things, we can experience joy, we can experience contentment, and we can start to feel a little bit better in our current situation without having to change anything. So I wanted to tell a little anecdotal story about, and it's something I think about often and it's kind of funny, but this little plant. So when I first moved to Brooklyn, this was like 20 years ago, it was my first real apartment on my own, and well, with a roommate, and my mom had given me this little plant, and the plant kind of moved with me from place to place, and it had a little, one of those little things in there that gave you directions on how to take care of it. And the directions were pinch the spents to promote new growth. And the spents being like the little dead pieces. And I remember reading this, and I was, like 20 something at the time, and thinking, wow, that's like some real good advice for life. And it's stuck with me, obviously, for all this time. And I think about that, especially when we think of this, right? When we think of letting go. Sometimes we have clutter in our lives. We have things in our lives that make us not so clear in how we're living, and it hinders our growth. It hinders those things that can change for us. And so when we start to be more mindful, we can notice those things. We can start to notice, where are these little dead pieces? Where are these little things that maybe aren't so healthy in our lives that we can get rid of so that we can make space for new things to grow? So as we do our work today, we're going to allow ourselves to let go of some of those things that might not be serving us, maybe things that we're still carrying around, whether it's beliefs or just thoughts, whatever it is, feelings, and see what rises up. And then we'll start, we're gonna start with what's called breath of joy. So we're gonna bring in a little bit of joy. And this is a really great way to let go of some of the tension, some of the ick inside. And I'll show you the breath part first, and then I'll do the arm part. And you can do this when seated or standing. I'm gonna do it seated today, but it's totally up to you. I feel like you can get a lot more out of it even from the standing, but you can get a lot from it from the chair as well. So the way that the breath goes is you take 3 sips of breath through your nose, like this. And then 1 big exhale out through your mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Good. Now, that part, if you get that right, then that's good. You don't have to worry about the arm part, but it does make it a little bit more expressive, and it starts to move the energy more. So the arm part is you bring your arms out, so they bring them forward, out, up, and then you can lean forward as you drop them down, okay? So it's forward, out, up, and down with that exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale, 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 exhale. Let's do 1 more just to get it right. All right, now what's gonna happen is as we start to bring the 2 together, you're gonna be like this, and that's okay too. If you wanna drop the arms and just work on the breath, I'd rather you work on the breath. All right, so let's just start and see where it goes. So we're gonna start with the breath and the movement. So it'll go. Three more. Last one. Good, come on back. And as you come out of it, you're gonna feel all this sensation, all this sort of tingling, a lot of breath, maybe even feel a little lightheaded. We're getting a lot of oxygen in at once. And so what we're gonna do now is just breathe with it. So let's just take a couple deep breaths. We've expanded the capacity of our lungs. Inhale fully and exhale fully. And just notice how nice that feels. Inhaling, exhaling, and letting go of some of the stuff you don't need. Feel your shoulders softening. Inhale, filling up. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your hips with your exhale. Good, 2 more. And it really does make you feel joyful, at least it does for me. So let's just start to stretch now to the side. So you're gonna keep your right hand on your right leg or the side of your chair. Inhale your left arm up and over, and then exhale it back down. So move nice and slow. Big inhale, good, and then big exhale. Reaching up and over, filling up with breath, that's it. And then exhale, lower down. It's Feel Good Friday, right? So we're gonna feel good in our body and hopefully in our mind as well. Big inhale and big exhale. One more time. Reaching up and over, good, and then exhaling that breath out. And then bring your left hand either down to your left leg or to the side of your chair. Inhale that right arm up and over, and then exhale as you bring it back. So just stretching and reaching, inhaling, good morning. Inhaling, reaching up and over, and then exhaling back down. Let's do 2 more. Good. That's it. And then as you come on back through center, let's just start with some circles now, moving your hips in your seat. So letting your hips start to release. Feel your shoulders relaxing back, and let that movement just kind of naturally start to open your hips, your low back, your thighs. That's it. Good. Notice your direction here. You can pause and change direction. So going all the way around the opposite way. That's it. And then we'll come back through center. Let's reach our arms out in front of us. So stretch and round here. You can even, let's point our fingers. Let's do a little Charlie's Angel mudra today. And then feel the back of your chest really stretching. Good. And then we're going to inhale and open the chest, opening up big. Exhale as you bring your hands back forward. Inhale, opening up. Good. Exhale and round. Feel the front of your chest open as you open the arms. Feel the back of the chest open as you round. 2 more. That's it. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then coming back through center, just rolling your shoulders onto your back. We're going to take a stretch now with our shoulders. So let's take our right arm up. You're going to bring your hand back behind you. So it might be like at the top of your head or right at the back, maybe the back of your neck, or maybe even all the way down towards your shoulders. Take your left hand to your right elbow. You're going to press your hand into your elbow and your elbow into your hand as you sit tall. So let yourself breathe here. Feel that stretch into that right shoulder, right armpit. Good, and then just start to reach yourself over to the left. So really big stretch up through the right side body. You can lean back a little, bring that shoulder back a little bit more. Good, take another breath. And then come all the way out, stretch your arms out, turn your head side to side. Perfect, and then we'll bring our left arm up, bring it back behind you wherever it goes. Right hand to left elbow. Start to press your hand into your elbow and your elbow back into your hand. Lean your head back, and then you can start to reach up and over to the right. So big stretch here, big breath. That's it. One more deep breath. Good, and as you come on out, stretch out your arms again. Turn your head side to side. Perfect. All right, let's bring our legs out wide as our chair. And as you do that, sit up tall. Bring your right elbow down, and let's just start by stretching the left arm up and then exhaling it back down. So we'll inhale up and over to the right. Exhale as you come back through center. Just going nice and slow. Big inhale, big exhale, that's it. Reaching up and over, and then coming back through one more time here. Stay there, reach your arm up and just start to look up towards your left fingers. So feeling that nice big stretch up through the side body, maybe lean yourself back. Take another deep breath. Good, and then come on out. Left elbow's gonna come down to your left knee. Start with that right arm, reach it up and over, and then exhale it back down. So go slow, big inhale, that's it, big exhale. Moving with your breath, with your body. Good, 2 more like that, and then we're gonna hold it there. So inhale and exhale. This time as you bring your arm up, just bring it straight up. Start to twist towards your right hand. Feel yourself leaning back and stretching. Feel it into your hip as well. Great job, that's it. And then come all the way back out. Bring your legs back in, make some circles again, coming round and round, feeling your body starting to let go, right? That's our theme this week, letting go. So notice when you do it. Perfect. All right, we're gonna come back and do a crowd favorite from yesterday. So we're gonna take our feet, they're gonna be right underneath our knees, and then take your right ankle to your left knee. And yeah, this is tight. For you, it might be a little bit higher even than mine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by sitting tall, flexing your foot, so you can even kind of press your hand into your foot, and then press your other hand, your right hand, into your right knee. And just start to feel that knee press away from you. Try not to force anything. Your body's gonna tell you when enough is enough, and then let yourself breathe. Let yourself connect to that moment, to that sensation. And then inhale as you sit tall, exhale and hinge forward. We can all use this pose pretty much every day, especially if you're doing a lot of sitting, or maybe you're doing a lot of like walking. These muscles need to be stretched. So let yourself really get into that deep spot in your outer hip, in the back of your waistline. Good. This time as you come forward, you can stay there. So you can either just bend your elbows and press, or you can bring your elbows down towards your shin as you release. That's it. Just breathing nice and deep. If you want, you can drop your head. Take another 2 breaths. And then we'll come all the way out and switch sides. So this time it'll be left ankle to right knee. And if you can't do that, you can always cross your ankles as well. So flexing your foot, pressing that knee away, sitting up tall and breathe. It might even like kind of make you not be able to take a super deep breath. So let yourself connect with what you've got. And then inhale as you sit tall, exhale as you hinge. So just coming into this nice and slow, nice and steady. Good, 2 more breaths. And then this last time as you come forward, you can stay there. So again, you can either just bend your elbows, or you can bring your forearms down to your shin or your calf. That's it. Just breathing here. 1 more full breath. Awesome. Good. Come on out. Lean back a little and just drop your knees side to side. So little windshield wipers with your knees. That's it. And then we're going to come back and take a comfortable seat in our chair. So you can have your feet either on the floor, or you can sit cross-legged. And then allow yourself to just come in now and start to notice. So one of the byproducts of letting go is that we have more space, right? When we let go, when we pinch the spence in our life, when we let go of those things that are kind of just lingering around, not really giving us anything, all of a sudden we have all this space. We have space to settle, we have space to grow, we have space to just experience ourselves. So as we come in now for our meditation, hopefully that's going to allow us to go a little deeper. So as you sit up nice and tall, start with your eyes open and just take a nice big inhale. Nice big exhale through your mouth. And just notice. Big inhale. Big exhale. Filling up. Emptying out. And then closing your eyes, letting yourself start to turn within. You can start by just noticing your body getting heavy in your chair, and then begin to listen, to just listen for sounds, to let yourself really just be in the moment. It's not always easy, right? So we're only taking a few minutes here, a few moments out of your day. So listening for sounds, whether they're nearby or far away. Feeling any sensations, maybe the air on your skin, the clothing on your body. Feel the way that the chair feels underneath you as you soften down into it. And start to listen for the sound of your breath. Notice the inhale. Notice the exhale. Start to link up, to sync up with your own rhythm. Notice the sensation of your breath as it meets your nose and it moves up through your nose towards the back of your throat, all the way down into your lungs, all the way out into your body. Just following that breath, feeling your body softening into your chair a little bit more. Giving yourself permission to just be, even if it's just for a few breaths. As you continue to follow your breath, begin to relax your jaw and your eyes, your neck and your shoulders, your hips, and your seat. If you'd like, you can even start to count your breath, counting your inhale as 1 and your exhale as 2. Giving yourself space here to just be. If you find yourself distracted, just come back to whatever number you left off on or start again. With your next exhale, you can start to come back to the present moment. Let your mind go wherever it needs to go. Start to bring a little movement to your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a stretch here. And then as you come back through center, you can sit up nice and tall, bringing your hands in front of your heart. We honor this practice of letting go, of creating more space so that we can be more comfortable with what we have, with who we are. And so as we close today, I bow to you. Namaste. Have a great weekend. Please be safe. Wear your mask. And we'll be back next week at 6:40 a.m. You've been watching Lee Health's Healthcare Hero Self-Care Moment. My name's Nicole Traum. I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.